Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about things that you can only get in the United States. And because you can only get them in the United States, it means that every time I travel from America to other countries, I buy them in bulks and give them to my friends and family. So if you're interested what things are specific to America, please continue watching this video.
Back to San Francisco.
Our minds may change.
I've started reading a lot recently, and I've noticed that the majority of the books that I have are either on Kindle, so I carry them on my mobile phone, or they're on Audible, so I listen to them. But the problem is that I've spent at least 9 hours a day, every day, just staring at a screen because I work from my computer, I use my phone every day. So I decided to try and partially switch to hardcover books because I can take them to the swimming pool with me. I can just lay down in the sun and read a book, and I can also let my eyes relax just a little. And America is a country where you have a lot of bestsellers that come out really early and they're not yet published in other countries or even translated. One of the books that I can recommend, and I've talked about it already for all us immigrants and for all the people who want to move to America, How to American by Jimmy O. Yang. He's an actor from Silicon Valley.
You never burn trash. Okay, can you say that? I never burn trash.
I never burn trash.
Yes.
What about garbage?
Mother.
And I've recently interviewed him in one of my videos. He talks about moving to America. He moved here when he was 11 years old, and he talks about things that he found weird. And there are loads and loads of books that you can only get in America right now, and that will be translated or published in other countries in years. And there are so many books that come out in America first, and they get translated much later. So I would really recommend to get some books in the United States and read them at home. When I first came to America, I was staying with my relatives here, and I realized they take a lot of supplements. And later I realized this is actually an American thing, to take a lot of supplements with the food. And guess what? I have a whole shelf dedicated to supplements, and a lot of them are typically American. For example, omega-3 that I've been taking for more than 3 years, came to America back in 2015, realized that I need supplements because omega-3 is really good for your hair, skin. You can read about all of its benefits. But I've also realized that many omega-3s are bad because they've made from farmed fish, and they don't have a lot of good quality. So things you have to pay attention to are DHA and EPA. They have to be really high. These are the highest I've found. And this omega-3 is made from wild-caught fish. Hopefully it's really good. I really see how it works in my hair, for example. This is produced in America. I haven't seen it anywhere else. American vitamins also include Solgar, which is a very famous brand. You can get it in many countries in the world, but I compared it to Russia, for example, and it's cheaper to buy them in the United States. By the way, if you're interested, what supplements do I take and what is on this shelf? Half of the shelf belongs to the boys that live with me, Dima and Vlad, and this is my part. If you're interested, what's in here, subscribe to my Instagram. I'm gonna make a post about the supplements. You asked me why I love living in Silicon Valley. One of the things that I love is that I'm the first to try a lot of cool products that are done by my friends here. One of the things that I've recently tried, I've actually been using it for a year. It's called Bracelet. It is done by people that I know. Their office is across the street, the coolest thing in Silicon Valley. Everybody lives here. They developed a bracelet for women, and it helps you track your cycle, it helps you track your waking temperature, helps you track your sleep. So whenever I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stressed out, I check the app and I realize that I've actually haven't been sleeping that well for the past days, and I realize that tomorrow I just need to sleep in till maybe like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. to get my strength and my health back. And this is another thing. I haven't seen it around the world. I've only seen it here in Silicon Valley, and they ship in the United States, but I think they don't ship internationally yet. Another cool startup that I want to talk about in this video is also very close to me. The guys who founded it live in the same building. We grill meat together. I walk their dog. We hang out together all the time. And they created an app to help people like me who travel all the time and are missing products from different countries. So You can find a traveler who is traveling from the United States to your country and ask him to bring you products that I've mentioned in this video, for example, like you realize there's no omega-3 in your country, and you find a guy who's traveling from somewhere in America to Delhi, for example, and he's gonna bring you that omega-3. And I've done that when I traveled to Russia in June, and I brought some stuff back home and got some money for it. So this is the way for travelers to make money and for you to get the goods as soon as possible, because I know that post is not that reliable in other countries as it is in the States, for example. Great way to make money if you're traveling to learn languages. If you're using linguatrip, for example, you can also use Grabber to make some extra money. And there would be a link below, and using this link you're gonna get $10 off. And I've also prepared a collection of things I'm mentioning in this video, so you can scroll and see how much they cost and find people who are traveling and they're gonna bring you the goods. Let's talk a little more about technology. We just came to Best Buy, one of the biggest shops in the United States that sells different devices for your home that can be only found in the United States because they're made by people who are local here and they're just starting out. So let's go and check them out. Here's this thing. This is the cutest device that I've ever held in my hands. Guys from the Ukraine, I know them. They came here to the United States, gone through Y Combinator accelerator, the one that accelerated Airbnb Dropbox, and they are rocking America with this device. They're helping people to connect with their pets when they're away. You can actually feed your pet with this thing. You can see it with a camera, and you can also play because it has a laser device that helps you play with the pet. I think this is the cutest thing that you could have created, and they're rocking the animal market. Like, people love it. Pet owners love this device, and it's all over Best Buys in America. I'm so proud of them. A very important purchase for those who want to practice English: Amazon Alexa.
Alexa? Alexa? Alexa?
It can be a small one, it can be a bigger one, but the thing is, it only speaks English, at least when you buy it in the United States. You cannot buy it in many countries in the world, but if you want to practice English at home, I would advise you to get Amazon Alexa from the United States and talk to it in English. It can do a lot of awesome things, like for example, you can ask Amazon Alexa to tell you a joke, and you say, Alexa, tell me a joke, and you're gonna get a joke in English.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
You can also ask it to order things if you have an Amazon account. Or there are also skills created by different creators from all over the world, and they're producing more and more skills.
Alexa, are you happy?
And by skills, I mean that every morning when you wake up, you can ask Alexa to tell you something motivational, and that could be said by your favorite blogger. So if you want to practice English, Amazon Alexa is one of the best things because it's not alive and you can talk to it as much as you can. And second, if you have a really bad accent, like a really strong national accent, it wouldn't get you. So this is a cool tool to practice your accent. Amazon Alexa. We're going to one of the tastiest shops in America in terms of scent. It has the best body lotions, it has the best candles. I love, love, love it. And I love it particularly because when I came first to the United States back in 2013, my aunt gave me body lotion from this shop, and it smells like cherry blossom, and it's the best scent in the world because I associate it with new dreams, new life, and moving, and having a dream about moving to America. So let's go and check it out. One of America's best-selling fragrances, Japanese cherry blossom, is a little black dress fragrance, beautiful time. It's very good. My favorite. One of the brands that I discovered here in the United States and I cannot stop using is Trish McAvoy. And Trish is a professional makeup artist, and she was the first one in the United States to start adding really good components to makeup that feed your skin, that moisturize your skin. But her best product for me is the mascara. And you know what's the coolest thing about the mascara? You can just take it off with warm water. You don't have to rub your eyes. And when I started using it back in 2013, I still lived in Russia. What I had to do is come to the United States, get 10 mascaras and carry them back home. So girls all over the world, boys, if you use mascara, you don't, right? Please try it out. It's really the best, and you can only get it here in the United States and in London. I haven't seen it anywhere else in the world. Trish McAvoy, remember and try it. Okay, we're done with beauty shopping and now we're gonna go to a grocery store because there are a couple of things in grocery stores that I bet you haven't seen in your country. One of them, like 100% you haven't seen it. If you have, this will be like super crazy. So yeah, let's change and go get some groceries. Let's go. Whenever I come to a shop in America, I feel there is such a big variety of things, but there is one particular thing I've never ever thought it existed. Until I came here. Guess what that is? Spray cheese. Now comment down below if you've ever tried it, but I guess you've never tried it. I've never seen anything like that in any country in the world, but Americans, they know what they're doing. Spray cheese. I feel inside it's like whipped cream. But wow, this is so funny. Nothing organic, nothing natural. I think it's just the flavor. But yeah, here we go. Welcome to America. The one thing that I fell in love with in the United States is kombucha. And I miss it every single time I travel. They have kombucha in London, they have it in Whole Foods, the only place where you can get it. In America, they have the whole stand with any flavor. Cola, mint, guava, strawberry, whatever. My favorite one is tangerine, and I think America is the only place where you can get this large varieties of kombucha. Another thing that a lot of my friends ask me to bring from the United States are these strips from Crest. Somehow Crest is the same brand as Blendamed in Europe, but in America it's called Crest. Whitening strips for your teeth. I guess you have them everywhere in the world, but somehow these are banned in some countries because they're pretty strong. I would not advise to use them, guys, because they're too strong, but if you're not afraid, here you go. You can get them shipped from America straight to you using Grabber. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget to check out the link below with my collection of goods that I only can get in the United States, and remember that you can get them in your country by using Grabber. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video up to the very end. Please write down in comments below what kind of goods do you bring from other countries back home and why do you do that? Is that because their quality is better? Is that because they're cheaper? Or maybe they're not sold in your country? I'm gonna be waiting for your comments. Please like this video if you enjoyed this content. Please watch these two other videos because they're gonna be very useful. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, there is a red button down below. Please subscribe. This is the end of this video. I'll see you soon in the next ones. Bye bye.